Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Look at New Orleans.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often, they want to keep it competitive.
Yeah, you don't want your opponent feeling like they've got your number. If you start the season 0-2 against them, that's the exact feeling you start to get.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Here's Wembanyama. Booker with no one around. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on.
As we enter tonight's game, there is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
And that one is good.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
And here's Vassell from the arc. They get it again. Out to Brooks. Takes the 3. Wembanyama controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Hey, yo, right here. Here's Risacher. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. 4-point game. For 3, Booker bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Fear. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Wembanyama outside. Takes it out to Booker. Over Ivy. Booker no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
That's just a strong take by Wendell Carter Jr. playing with some fire tonight.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Spurs leading by 6. Now Wembanyama. 10 points for him. That one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Fears. And slam dunk by Fears.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
Here's Wembanyama.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jay. Good D by Booker. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Fade away. And the Spurs scoring again.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Carter. Inside. San Antonio with the rebound. It's Vassell on the wing. Booker outside. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's San Antonio with another.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Ivy on the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Pass to Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Bitadze. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For three, Vassell. Black grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 13. And that one drops.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The shot missing. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Spurs lead by 12.
New Orleans 50.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Bucket is good.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
High post shot. Black grabs the board.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Spurs leading by 11. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Pelican substitution. Number 35.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Wembanyama. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A wide open look here for Fears. Knocks down the three ball. Fears has got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans. With three, Booker. Bucket! Devin for three.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution.
Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Black. Still yet to score. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Defensive foul.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era.
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Driving the lane, and then Carter with the dunk.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
To the inside, here's Iguodala. Can't get it to fall. Pelicans trail by 6. Black, no good. So it's the Spurs now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Booker going to work inside.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Brooks on the double team. Pass to Rizachet. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
And you can tell Rizachet has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Rizachet so talented with the ball in his hands.
Vassell outside. Offensive rebound. Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Booker. Black up top. Nothing on the board. Here's Rizachet. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here are the Pelicans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's the drive. The shot by Ivy, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
To the left side wing. Here's Black, and the rejection by Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. And then Carter with the jam.
And really good to see Carter Jr. find his rhythm. I love when he's aggressive offensively.
Driving in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Murray, no good. Spurs leading by 3. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Harper. And stolen by Murray. Ivy on the wing. Bryant with the steal. Hunter, no one around him. A putback. And Bryant is right there. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
38.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Inside, Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, his court vision has come a long way since entering into the league. Murray is now a skilled facilitator.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Carter. Gets hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Hood-Schifino. Outside Harper. Outside Bryant. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Bryant's got 7.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Pelicans trailed by 6. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the paint. Here's Bitadze. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Risacher. He has 7.
A true highlight of Risacher's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Pass to Fear. Down low. It's tipped. Harper with the steal. Risacher with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's Matkovic. Inside. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Bryant's got it. Kept alive. The kick out to Harper. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. From deep, drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Hitting threes will be a key for Harper. If he hits them at a high rate, it'll take him to a whole new level.
And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Harper. Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
In the pick and roll game, Harper wants to attack, so you have to deny the ball defensively.
Here's Matkovic. Now Risacher. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Spears. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Hood-Schifino. He has yet to score. And here is Harper. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Both teams making some changes here. Pelicans trailed by 11. Murray scanning the floor. And stolen by Booker. 1:15 left to play in the third. Wembanyama, a screen. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. From the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run right now. Harper, no good. Pelicans trailed by 14. To the middle. Iguodala.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with the ability to be a great facilitator.
Pass to Ivy. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Murray. And count it from 19 feet away. Murray's got 6.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Outside Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harper's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Spurs leading by 16. Driving to the basket. Misses the one-handed jam. Fears with it. For the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And Harper slams it in.
Showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Olynyk with the steal. Outside Harper. His three-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 18. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
To the inside. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
Here's Spears. The offensive rebound. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ivy. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Olynyk up top. Shoots over Kuminga. Olynyk can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The Diallo's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Kuminga throws it down.
This is what Kuminga does. He plays above the rim.
Screen by Olynyk. To the paint. Back to Harper. Shoots from the elbow. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Black. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Harper. For three, Olynyk. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Here's Kuminga. Rebound by Olynyk.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Goes up on the high post, and he hits the jumper for two.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Pass to Waters. Now Hunter. No good on the triple. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
For three, Hunter. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Pelicans trail by 21. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Waters. Here's San Antonio. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. For three, Hunter sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And it's Bay with the ball for the Pelicans. Here's Black to end the run. He can't hit that time. And here's Booker. The fader. Offline. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.